This is James Elder for iFall TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. With me, I'm joined by trainer Mark Tibbs and a cutout of Dillian Whyte. Coincidentally,
looks good, doesn't he?
Looks good. Yeah. Looks good. Is that actual life size? Is that his actual size?
I think he's a little bit bigger than that in real life.
I think he's a little bit taller. How are you, Mark? All right.
Very well, James. Thank you.
Good. Talk to me about this link up with Dillian Whyte. I mean, yourself and Jimmy, I presume, are going to be training him. How has this come about?
Well, I got a call from Dillian about 6 weeks ago. He called me out of the blue and says, Mark, could we meet up? I said, no problem. I says, let me ring you before the end of the day. I touched base with him before the end of the day. I met him at West Ham Boxing Club, the gym where we're based at. We had a quick chat along with his team. He's got a couple of guys, Eamon and Greg, that look after him. So we sat down. I says, look, Dillian, let's not commit just now. Have a couple of sessions with me. I don't want to commit. You don't want to commit. Let's get to work and see how we feel. And here we are.
What level do you think Dillian Whyte is at? I mean, he became a real fan's favourite since the fight with Anthony Joshua, suffering defeat, but the manner he sort of carried himself in the build-up towards that, he gained a lot of fans. What level do you think he's at the moment, Mark?
Well, I think personally, I know what Dillian Whyte is a great physicality. His mental side of him is brilliant. He's a very he's got an old head on young shoulders. He's a very mature individual. His boxing ability, his fighting ability is fantastic for a big man. He moves and grooves well, and he's got a good fighting brain, and that's what I like about him. There's not too much. There's not a lot of things I'd like to change about him. Maybe add a few things, one or two things to his ingredients already. And I'm really excited about Dillian Whyte because let's aim for the British title first, and we'll go from there. I mean, the world will be his oyster. Let's get the British title first.
I know it's early days in sort of yours and Dillian's relationship, but what do you feel you're bringing towards Dillian? I mean, the fitness side of it is something he said he needed clearly to improve on in his last fight against AJ. Yeah. Is that something that you guys will be focused on as much as the technical side of the boxing?
Absolutely. I mean, I give my eyes a chance with the AJ fight, and I saw one or two flaws, like most trainers probably would, with Dillian, which I would try and improve on them one or two flaws. Not so much flaws, but a couple of things, I don't really want to discuss on camera because it's giving the game away. But it's not difficult if you know what you're looking at, and I think I can. Well, I don't think I'll know. He's a good athlete. He listens well. What I'll bring to the table, with a couple of minor things, and I'm interested in his street nature. I like his street nature, and we're going to bring that to the table as well.
We know he's back in action on the undercard of Anthony Joshua. His first fight back since sort of a shoulder surgery realignment, if you like.
Yeah.
How long do we see him from, have you spoke to Eddie about this, till we see him potentially in these big fights and looking to maybe potentially challenge for the British title?
Yeah, well, how I see it is, I've been up to the Loughborough University. It's a facility up in Leicester, and that's where I'm training Dillian right now. And I'm not skeptical. I'm not skeptical about this science approach to it. It's fantastic. It's a wonderful facility, and he's got these people around him, and his shoulders in fantastic. He's having rehabilitation on his shoulder, and it's working. It's working. It's working. So I'll be quite happy. The way he's moving at the moment, I'll be quite happy for him to have this 8 or 10 rounder on the 25th. And the way he's looking and moving in the gym, I'm quite happy to go for a British title. But Eddie's got his plans, and Dillian's got his own mind, and he wants a couple of warm-ups before he fights for the British title.
The Tibbs training methods, if you like, and not so much management but man management in terms of the way you deal with a fight has produced fantastic results over the years. And at the moment you've got sort of Billy Joe Saunders the sort of the jewel in the crown, if you like. I know you sort of second with him, 2-year-old man, but how do you see Dillian's relationship developing with Billy Joe? Do you think they'll be sort of training alongside each other and get along?
Do you know what? It depends on dates and dates, etc. When we're working with one athlete, we like to work with that athlete. At the moment, I'm in the Dillian Whyte business, so it's the Dillian Whyte show. When he's, it's with every fight. That's how we work.
So when it's Billy Joe's sort of fight, it'll be the Billy Joe show. When it's sort of Tom Baker's fight, you'll be sort of
absolutely.
Will their camps cross-pollinate? Will there sort of be a?
Of course, their paths are crossed, but you know, like you say, it's man management. It's man management. Yeah.
Listen, Mark, I think it's a fantastic move for both of you. A good opportunity for yourself as a good young trainer to work with a very talented heavyweight. So
cheers,
hopefully we see some big improvements and some big fights announced here on in.
Thanks, James. Thank
you very much for giving me some
good
time, Mark.
Thank you, mate.